Hi, it's Olivia from Nulyweds. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about eczema. Now, if you've been on my Instagram, which, hello, you definitely should be, I post all of my latest inspiration and a ton of wedding advice on there, so go check it out right now. On my Instagram stories recently, then you'll notice that I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup, and the fact that I have very painful, itchy, and active and angry eczema becomes a character in itself sometimes. As a fairly new sufferer, I only started suffering from eczema literally last year, so as a fairly new sufferer I've realised just how stressful eczema can be. In my video about the 5 things that can go wrong on your wedding day, skin was a clean part of that. Your skin could go wrong on your wedding day. So today I'm going to be giving you my tips on how to stay sane with eczema on your wedding day. Stay tuned. Tip number 1 is to know your triggers. Now, this seems like a fairly basic one to start with, but it's fundamental to getting a handle on your eczema. Whether it's a food allergy or heat or stress or sweat or anything else, you really need to know what's going to set off your eczema. Some of these things might be completely uncontrollable. For example, I get a stress reaction, so it gets much worse if I'm particularly stressed or overworked or, you know, just worrying about things. And of course, if you're on the run up to your wedding day, then this is kind of unavoidable. You're probably a little bit worried and a little bit stressed out on the run up to your wedding day anyway. It's a big day and that's fine, but just knowing that that could be an issue is half the battle. So know what your triggers are and do your best to avoid them. Tip number 2 is to stay cool. And as someone who lives in Portugal, works in a very hot country, and is usually like running around like a headless chicken when it comes to my work, it can be difficult to stay cool. But if you can stay inside or in at least a shady area from if you are outside during your wedding day, this is going to be the best thing for your skin. I know that you want to be like basking in the sunshine and being outside the whole day, but really do take care of yourself. You really don't want to get to a point in the afternoon where it's just so red and itchy and angry that you're starting to get into a bad mood. So stay in the shade, stay cool, stay air conditioned. This is going to be the best thing for your skin. Tip number 3 is to not change your skin routine less than 3 months before your wedding day. This is super duper important. Your skin needs time to get used to its new routines if you change products, and it's very important not to disrupt that routine before your wedding day. Even if you haven't got a complete handle of your eczema before the wedding day comes and you want to get a facial or something, I really wouldn't risk it, just in case there's a really bad reaction and it just doesn't recover before the day, or it looks worse than it normally does. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. My next tip is easy in theory but not so easy in practice, and that is to stay hydrated, and that's with water. You need to drink water on your wedding day and not just alcohol. Alcohol is going to dehydrate you and your skin even more. So please be super mindful of this and make sure that you drink maybe a glass of water to every glass of alcohol that you have. My next tip is to have salve or spray to hand. Whatever water spray or salve works best for you is going to be the best option for you. Refer to my previous tip on this one. Don't get a new spray or a new salve if you're having an active flare-up. It's just not worth risking. So whatever salve or water spray works best for you at the moment is going to be the one that you'll want on hand on your wedding day too. My next tip is to get a makeup artist that you trust or a tinted moisturizer that works for you. This is if you have eczema on your face. If you just have it on your hands, then it's totally fine. But if you have it on your face and it's going to make you feel self-conscious, then perhaps you'll want to employ a really good makeup artist that can help you, or get a tinted moisturizer or just some sort of covering base that won't irritate your skin but just make you feel a little bit more confident on the day. And my final quick tip on how to survive eczema on your wedding day is literally just to embrace the skin that you're in. Embrace yourself as you are, because your fiance definitely does, and your friends and family definitely do. So if you have a flare-up, you have a flare-up. If you're a bit scaly, you're a bit scaly. It's who you are, it's how you come, and don't be afraid to be yourself on camera and show yourself on your wedding day. Your fiance is marrying you for you, not because you look like an airbrushed advert from a fashion magazine. You're a real person with real skin, and it's perfectly fine to be fully glowing and confident in that. I hope you found this little video helpful for you. My question of the day to you: what are your favourite products to use to manage your eczema? I am definitely in search for a really solid routine because I haven't quite got to grips with it, so I'd love to hear your thoughts down below, and I'll comment below some things that have worked for me. I've also written a blog on this topic, so that'll be in the description down below, and I'll soon be doing a video like this all about acne and blackheads. So if you suffer from acne, then that one will be for you, coming up very soon. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and I will see you very soon. Bye.